Hi everyone, this is Ellen Smile, and I have 5 caregiver mistakes. The first one is don't remind them that they are sick, or if they have dementia or any other diseases by bringing it up. I think it really upsets them. And I know for Steve, like if he makes a mistake or if I say something and I remind him, well, you have frontal lobe issues or this and that, I think he gets more upset with me and he gets, I think, very, very frustrated. Number 2, don't highlight their need for help. And I do have a problem with that because, like, if you're telling them that they can't do something or that they need your help, I really feel that, like, Steve does retreat. And it's not good, and it's not good for me. It doesn't feel good. I understand that. Sometimes, like if my brother comes, he's always so happy to talk to them, my brother or my girlfriend or something, because I'm not highlighting, he has this or that, that he needs help. Even if I do everything right, Steve will respond in a different way. And I realize he's not doing it on purpose, but sometimes I do take it to heart. I know I shouldn't, because I have to believe that it's going to cause anger for him and resentment. And I'm going to feel anger and I'm going to feel resentment, and it'll put a break in the relationship. It really, really will. Also, with the caregiving journey, you can't make it about him or about me. And I constantly sometimes do. I don't do it on purpose. It's just very, very stressful. I know it's a disease and I know you can't take it personal, but sometimes I do, and I got to step back out because what's going to happen, it's going to put a strain on our relationship. And there are many times where, like, I told him we have to do something and he'll give me the finger or something. I mean, it's not nice. And I realize it, but I just have to step back, leave the room, and then come back. I just need to change the approach, the way I do something. And that includes my time and my decisions. He's human. I want to have a human-to-human relationship with him. And it's hard. It really is. I want the quality of time with him. I don't want to sit and be like the downer all the time. I want to have fun with him. I want to laugh. A lot of work. It's a strain on me. I'm sure it's a strain on Steve. And we just need to have enjoyable moments with each other. Make sure that I never give up hope. That's important. It has to be about the patient and not about me. I understand that. I can say it, but, sometimes it's 24/7, and there are many challenges and obstacles being a caregiver. That I understand. And sometimes the patients or even Steve doesn't even understand that maybe he has brain cancer, or maybe he has, a little dementia or something. He doesn't get it. If I say, well, you have this, he's still, I can talk to him, but he might not be understanding. And this is very, very hard for me, is don't correct them on things. And you really should let it go. But it's hard sometimes because he's, we'll be talking to people, we'll be talking to nurses, or we'll be talking to someone, and he's saying things that are so off the chart that I have to correct him. And I don't mean to correct him. Sometimes I just let him talk, and then at the end I'll say, well, you do understand that he's telling you a story. I'll say it privately, but and the reason why I do that is I don't want anything to be affected with his insurance, his caregiver, his aide, or anything else, because he can put on a good show sometimes, but other times it's the complete opposite. And those times I don't like. You are going to correct them. It can really hurt a relationship. And it'll come to a point where he wouldn't want, like, if I keep it up, he's not going to want my help or spend time with me because he's always thinking I'm going to yell at him. And I agree with that completely. is another one. Don't make everything about the caregiver. I know our days are consumed, and I do this. I know I do this. I mean, I go to work, I'm stressed. I go here or there, and I mean, I try not to share with other people, because if I do, I'll have a breakdown. I really, really will. But it isn't about me. I know it's about my husband. I know it's about the disease. But I hate to say that my whole day is consumed with it, and I feel like I'm taking a backseat. That I do understand. I try not to, but it's totally 24/7. I have to do this, I have to do that. It's like losing the fun, and it's not as enjoyable spending time with him anymore, because everything is a fight. And we all have normal stress. I understand that. By doing this channel together, I really feel that we're getting closer together. It isn't about arguing about who's going to do this, you have to do that. And it really helped us. But in some days, like today and yesterday, a couple of days, he really didn't want to do the videos. That's why I'm doing the videos separately. But it's a strain, because I want him involved in it. I want him in my journey with him. But if he doesn't, I can't fight it. And I can ask. And that's all I can do. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And if you would like to leave a question or a problem that you might be having being a caregiver, or a question that maybe I'm missing, or other things that are stressful, that if I take a look back and I could change, I go through this and I realize that, I can make changes for myself. I need to think more and sit back and relax. That I know, but I know we all try to do our best. We love our family, and sometimes people can't afford aides. Sometimes you can't afford to put them in a facility, and not that you want to, but the choice is, if you are at home and you are taking care of a loved one, a mother, father, spouse, friend, aunt, uncle, child, it gets stressful, it can get lonely. But what you're really doing is, I really take my hats off for you. And it's not for everybody, but the people that it is for, you can always go back and say, I did this. And it feels good. It really does. At the end of the day, this, I smile. I mean, my girlfriend Devi has seen me at my worst sometimes. It's just like, but it's the reality of it. And I'm not perfect. All right, have a good day. And I hate to say but if you don't want to leave a comment and tell me what you think. What can I do for this channel? Because the things I want to do for this channel, I can't do at this time with Steve. So thank you.